Hello there, to all the amazing people watching this video and my channel. In this video I will share with you the real ages of the characters from Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, sorting from youngest to oldest. These ages are around the events of the Lord of the Rings and the War of the Ring during the Third Age of Middle-earth. So, without any further delay, are you ready? Let's get started. Eowyn, 24. Eowyn is the younger sister of Eomer and daughter of Eomund and Theoden. Granddaughter of Thingol, she is a noble woman of Rohan who calls herself a shield maiden. Eomer, 28. Eomer is the son of Theoden and Eomund, and the older brother of Eowyn, a man of Rohan and the eventual 18th king of Rohan. Pippin, 29. Yes, Pippin is 1 year older from Eomer. Surprised? He is also the youngest of the 4 hobbits. Faramir, 36. You didn't see that coming, did you? Son of Denethor, brother of Boromir, and the young captain of the Rangers of Ithilien, and captain of the White Tower after Boromir's death, until he became priest of Ithilien under Aragorn's reign. Faramir lived to be 120 years old. The blood of Numenor ran true in him. Merry, 37. Pippin's partner in crime is almost 10 years older than him. Samwise Gamgee, 39, the brave hobbit of the story, and the true hero, as Tolkien himself considered Sam to be. Boromir, 41. Kinda strange that Boromir is only 2 years older than Sam, isn't it? Boromir was a valiant warrior of Gondor, renowned for his prowess in combat and skill on the battlefield. He was the eldest son of Denethor II, who was the stalwart of Gondor during the War of the Ring. Even the people of Rohan admired him, particularly Eomer. He was the older brother of Faramir. Frodo, 51. Well, Frodo was indeed 10 years older than Boromir, even though he looked like a child to his eyes. Theoden, 71. The mighty king of Rohan. Tolkien gave him the ultimate praise when he compared him to one of the Valar during the Battle of the Pelennor Fields. Here is the quote.
But Theoden could not be overtaken. Fey he seemed, nor the battle fury of his fathers ran like new fire in his veins. And he was born upon snow made like a god of old, even as Oromir the Great in the battle of the Valar when the world was young.
Aragorn, 87. The heir of Isildur, the king that returned. Aragorn lived to be 210 years old, blessed with the longevity of the Dunedain.
Sauron will not have forgotten the sword of Elendil.
Denethor, 89. The ruling stalwart of Gondor during the War of the Ring. Bilbo, 131. Since Bilbo had been a ring-bearer, he was allowed to accompany Frodo to the Undying Lands. Bilbo turned 131 and became the oldest hobbit ever to have lived, surpassing the Old Took. He, Gandalf, Elrond, Galadriel, and Frodo boarded a ship, docked at the Grey Heavens, and sailed away from Middle-earth. His fate afterward is not known, but as he too was a mortal being, he most likely died in the light of the blessed realm of Valinor. Gimli, 139. The stout dwarf of the Fellowship was 139 when the Fellowship set out from Rivendell. In the end, he sailed west and is said to be the first dwarf to go to the Undying Lands alongside Legolas. He was 262 years old at the time, and his fate afterwards is not known.
Gollum!
Sorry about that. Gollum, about 589. Blessed, or cursed, better yet, with longevity as the bearer of the ring, the One Ring. Gollum, or Smeagol, lived a quite extended life. Arwen, 2901. The daughter of Elrond. In the year 121 of the Fourth Age, after Aragorn's death, Arwen died of a broken heart in Lorien. She had been wedded to Aragorn for 122 years. She was 2,901 years old. Legolas, 2,931 years old approximately. His real age is unknown. But it has been invented for the movies that he was around 2,931 years old. There has been no mention of him before the Council of Elrond, but taking into consideration his knowledge of certain events and his presence in certain places, That indicates that he was born somewhere early during the First Age, and he may well be over 2,000 years old.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard!
Elrond, 6,000 plus years old. He is a half-elven that chose the path of immortality and the Lord of Rivendell. He was the mighty elf ruler of old who dwelt in Middle-earth from the First Age to the beginning of the Fourth Age. The father of Eldon, Elrohir, and Arwen Undominiel, the eventual wife of Aragorn. Galadriel, 8,000 years plus old. We know that when Galadriel finally returns to her birthplace of Valinor, after the destruction of the One Ring, she is over 8,000 years old. Balrogs, not known precisely, but given the fact that the Balrogs were Mare that were seduced and corrupted by Melkor into his service, present as early as the Year of the Trees, then we can suggest that they are thousands and thousands years old. The Istari, or better known as the Mare. Gandalf, Saruman, Radagast, and the two other wizards. Gandalf walked in Middle-earth for approximately 2019 years, unaging and appearing as a grey-bearded human of about 60 years old or so. He was around long before Middle-earth was created and before the Year of the Lamps. He, Saruman, and Sauron are approximately the same age, give or take. In the Silmarillion, all the Ainur are roughly the same age as Gandalf. In a very real way, Gandalf is older than time itself. Sauron, he was probably 54,960 years old. That's assuming he was one of the original Ainur to enter Arda when it was first created. So Gandalf, Sauron, and Saruman are approximately the same age. Thousands and very thousands years old. Treebeard, very old. Gandalf said that he is the oldest of the Ents, the oldest living thing that still walks beneath the sun upon this Middle-earth. Tom Bombadil, ultra old. The origin and nature of Tom Bombadil are unknown. However, he claimed he already existed before the Dark Lord came to Arda, signifying he may have been alive even before the coming of the Valar and the rise of Melkor to Morgoth. In any case, Tom is indicated to have been the first living creature to inhabit Arda. We know that Tom Bombadil predates the elves and the trees themselves, which definitely existed before the Ents, so he's definitely older than Treebeard. Eru Ilúvatar, the One, age unknown, the oldest being. Eru Ilúvatar was the supreme deity of Arda. He was a single creator, above the Valar, but delegated almost all direct action within Ea to the Ainur, including the shaping of the world. And that's all, everyone. Thank you for watching. Did you find this video any interesting whatsoever? Which age surprised you the most? If you liked this video, then please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on the bell to get notifications so that you don't miss the upcoming videos. Till the next one, have an amazing time, and I'll see you all later!
It's precious, yes, precious.
Here's one dwarf she won't ensnare so easily. I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox.